All right, Mr. DJ back getting down on the countdown. Dang, that almost right. Just came right out of my mouth. Getting down on the countdown. That'll be the name of my countdown. Getting down on the countdown. In this case, fancy playlist of May the 14th, 2006. This will be for my second millennium YouTube channel. Welcome aboard if you're watching this video. Up to number 35 on my fancy playlist. Down from 24, taking a big drop, but don't let that fool you. I love this record. One of my favorite records in the spring of 2006. Crooked Tooth with that splendid guitar intro opens the latch into the song, takes you right into the song. Death Cab for Cutie. I never heard of Death Cab for Cutie until 2005. They had this magnificent, this majestic record called Soul Meets Body. It is one of the most, God, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that record. It's just flowing all over me. The goosebumps and the memories. It's just a beautiful record back in the fall of 2005. Now, Crooked Tooth is from their fifth album called Plans. And I remember a fellow at work telling me that Death Cab for Cutie had been together for years. Indeed, guitarist Chris Waller, the guy who co-wrote the song along with Ben Gilbert, the lead singer of Death Cab for Cutie, Chris Waller joined the band in 1997. And he also produced this record, Chris Waller did. I'll talk more about Chris Waller in just a minute. Got a little lovely tidbit about him I want to mention. Fifth album, Plan, and along with the A side was Crooked Tooth, but there were two B sides. One of them was Talking Like Turnstiles. But the other B side, oh God, I love these little things. The other B-side was a remake of Julian Cope's 1986 new wave alternative hit called World Shut Your Mouth. God, I remember watching that video on it might have been Night Tracks. I think it was later than 86. I'm thinking it was more like 88. Well, bottom line is they covered this song by Julian Cope, that fantastic song by Julian Cope. Chris Waller joined the band, as mentioned earlier, in 1997. He co-wrote a lot of songs with Death Cab for Cutie, including one of my favorite songs by Death Cab for Cutie, which came out in 2008, I Will Possess Your Heart. God, that was haunting. The melody was haunting. The incessant piano that just drums right through you. I Will Possess Your Heart. Chris Waller wrote that. Lovely bit of information I picked up about Chris Waller. Early 2012, he married a designer, a knitwear designer, and an illustrator. Her name was Diana Potter. It's Dianna. Diana or Deanna Potter. He married her at the Swedish Cultural Center in Seattle. The Swedish Cultural Center was originally known as the Swedish Club. This was where the people from Scandinavia gathered in Seattle, who lived in Seattle. They gathered at the Swedish Club, which later became the Swedish Cultural Center. That's the name of it. Swedish Cultural Center was the name of the place. That's cool. I mean, I guess this was not your traditional wedding per se. Not necessarily a church, but getting married at a cultural center. It's almost like, maybe kind of like getting married at the Smithsonian Institute. Now, that would be great. Go on a nice tour after that, too. For your honeymoon, tour of the Smithsonian Institute. All right. Number 35, Crooked Tooth, Death Cab for Cutie, Fancy Playlist, May 14th, 2006.